Peace family. So today I wanted to talk about facial expressions and how we use these what we call them smiles and sad faces and things like that to kind of express how we're feeling on the inside. So I just want to start off with a little piece that I had got from my daughter's school, and it had just a picture, and it was showing just like these basic faces with, like, one has a smiley face, one has a sad face, one has a face full of anxiety. They just got, one has a mad face. They just got different expressions for them. So when she brought the paper home, as I was going through it, I just realized, and as I was explaining to her, this is not how people always feel all the time. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can see somebody smiling, but they're really not happy on the inside. Sometimes you see people, you might think they're sad because they don't look like they're projecting their happiness out there, but they're actually fine on the inside, you know? So some easy ways to kind of tell from like a spiritual standpoint for me is I always pay attention to the facial muscles. The muscles will always show it all and tell it all. So like sometimes when I go in the store somewhere and I run into somebody, or I'll see like the person working behind the counter, I'll automatically start processing them as a being first, or a being having a human experience. So if people facial structure and muscles are naturally, let's say my facial muscles are naturally relaxed. I've always been told I didn't have a dog face, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like I don't look like somebody that's like a threat, but I done been in prison, I done been in situations. Motherfuckers already know the vibes and they'll express this and say that. But for me, you could tell that I'm a pretty chill, relaxed being. My facial muscles are not tensed up. Now, sometimes you may see me do this, and that's from the sun over here. It is beaming, Willie beaming out here. But outside of that, my shit is pretty relaxed. Everything from, you can go to the foreheads, to your cheeks, to all of these parts right here. But some beings, their facial expressions are naturally frowning. Some people naturally have the wrinkles on their forehead. Now, if you're a being having a human experience, that means your body is reacting to you on the inside first. So if somebody naturally has a facial expression like this, that means they're probably naturally in a weird space, and they're trying to figure out either how to get out of that weird space, or that's the space they operate in, and this is the fake shit outside is how they project their second image to the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you stay in tune with the facial expressions and watch the muscles and the tone, it's a lot of things that go into, like, as far as being able to tell if somebody's genuinely in that space that they're giving off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like cooking. Everything has an ingredient, so you have to be able to mix the pot. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to put the sauce in there. To bake a cake, shit, you need a couple ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing as far as dealing with beings and operating out here within this matrix. You know what I'm saying? Operating within this matrix changes a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to know how. It's like Neo in the Matrix. You got to know how to operate outside of the matrix, live your organic, natural life, but then you also have to know how to plug in. So when you plugging in, you have to understand that everything is not what it seems. We're at, like, basically an age of deception. So for a lot of us, you know, if you aren't aware, you're almost kind of falling for that deception. So that's why you kind of have to keep yourself in tune with the process and pay attention to these things. So I just wanted to put that up there for y'all, you know what I'm saying? I know we deal with a lot of encounters, shit is shifting and it's happening fast, so in order to save yourself some time, as far as like whether you're gonna find yourself being frustrated at a store trying to do something or communicating with a friend or family, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the facial expressions, the muscles, you know what I'm saying? Even when you just pull up to them and they supposed to be in a relaxed state because you haven't even been there yet, you don't really know what's going on the inside, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, pay attention to all of this, you know? Don't just keep brushing across the surface. This shit gets pretty shallow. We like to go into the deep end, you know what I'm saying? We diving in the deep end. So I just wanted to put that up there for y'all tap in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all motherfucking upgrade them processors. Upgrade them processors. We motherfucking computers, upgrade them processors, you know what I'm saying? But that's all I wanted to put down there for y'all today, you know what I'm saying? Peace and love to the kings and queens.